never seen a video like this on YouTube before, so it might be out there, but if so, I don't know who it is. But today I'm just gonna do something interesting. I'm gonna be trying to remake maps that are currently start and then I'm gonna rate myself like how well I do on that. Now I'm honestly, I may have looked at maps in the past, but prior to making this video, I have not looked at any maps. I only really so much like unless I like do it before game, but I have not previewed any of the maps before. Today we're probably gonna be doing 3 gem grow maps, time permitting. I think 3 will probably be about enough time. I might like skip forward through the map creating process because it might get long. But I don't want to stretch this out and make it like a half-hour video. So we're gonna get into this. So how this will work is we're doing gem grab today. Well, so we're gonna have to make a friend. We're doing gem grab today. There's 9 gem grab maps. So how it's going to work is I pulled up a random number generator, 1 to 9. We're going to generate 3 random numbers, and those are going to be the 3 maps we have to random number generator right here ready. So we're going to see what we get. So our first one is 4, 8, and 7. So our maps, I'm not going to hit the info. So we have 4, which is Stone 4, 8, which is Echo Chamber, and 7, which is Chill Cave. In that order. So we have Stone 4, Echo Chamber, Chill Cave. Okay, so we're gonna be using Pixel Crux today just because it's really the only map creator I can easily use for my phone. I don't have an Android device, so I can't use that other map maker that I see people do on like Reddit and stuff. So we're just gonna be resorting to Pixel Crux for today. And here we are. So let's get into it. So our first map is Stone Fort. Now, there's nothing else to make it. There's no time limit or anything. It's just I need to try and make it as close to the map as possible. And then I'll put like a side-by-side comparison at the end. And I'll rate myself on how well I did. So if I run out of time, I'll do 2 maps and I'll make this like a 2-part thing. Like if I run out of time, I'll just do 2 maps and then make another one maybe like later, like maybe in a few days, maybe a week from now. That'll be 2 more maps. So we're gonna do diagonal mirroring just because it's probably the easiest way to do this. First we need to find where the middle is. The middle is right there. And now let's do this. So I know the way it works now is there's 2 on each like that. I know that. There's 2 like that. We're gonna add on to it. And then I'm pretty sure it's 3 tiles and then a wall. So that moves up and down. And I'm pretty sure it's like this. I messed something up. Actually, I think, wait. I don't care about the exact type of walls I use. Okay, I'm just messing this up. I think these move back 1. I think the walls are 4. Yeah, they're definitely 4. Come on. So yeah, that looks like it. So I mean, as we all know, the middle is complete, like it has a complete bush wall surrounding it, like this. Like that. And then you have the bushes that go up the sides. I'm pretty sure this is still 1 tile like that. So I don't think it comes out as far. I think it only comes out to about there now. Well, I know it used to come out further. Okay, now this is actually a tricky thing. I remember the walls are actually designed the same. So like, first off, I know these bushes come down a bit further on the side. Like they come down, I think, to like this maybe. I might be wrong. It's something like that. It's something like that. And then you got walls. These walls are a little bit different. I'm trying to remember how these go now. Like this, I feel like this is coming out too far. I don't know. We'll go with it. I know it's not correct. I think this is only a 4-tile wall, but I have 5 tiles. We're just gonna go with it. Like, I'm pretty sure I made this too big or something. But we're just gonna go with it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna. I know I'm not getting 10 out of 10. I'm gonna try to like. I'm gonna rank it out of 10. I think I can probably go for at least like a solid like, maybe 7 or 8 out of 10 here. And what I mean is, I think it goes like this. Like there might. Okay, I don't know. Okay, here's how we're gonna do it because this just feels way too big to me. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get rid of these walls and then move these over. I forget exactly how it goes, but it's something like this. It's like, you guys know. You guys should know. It's something like this. And then I'm just gonna put bush there. Like, I know that's not correct, but it's something like that. And then I want to say there are bushes like here and here, aren't there? Something. Now this map, I'm missing gems. Like, gems things. I mean, like these purple things, the purple gems. I can't recall where they go, so I'm just gonna ignore them. Like, here, I'll put them in. I'll just put them in these spots because I know they're there. I just don't know where they are. Like, I have the overall layout pretty well done. There's a few little things missing. Now, is this map a bush corner map or a box corner map? I can never remember. I forget if there's boxes in the corner or if it's bushes in the corner. Something's telling me it's bushes. I'm pretty sure it's bushes. So we're just going to go with bushes. I can't remember the exact design of the bushes, so I'm just going to take a wild guess to the design of bushes. And of course you need the spawns. They're off. Like, Stonefort does not have a lot of extra design to it, because this is basically about it. Like, it really does not have any extra design to it whatsoever. So let's see what it looks like right now. I think this is going to be my final product. This does not look that good, but like, I know the middle's right. I know the sides are right. I just don't know about like the little areas with the barrels and those walls and the bushes in the corner. Apart from that, I'm pretty sure it's 100% correct. So here's the final product. And I'm going to show the side-by-side comparison now. Now, the side-by-side comparisons are going to be done afterwards. So they're not going to be done in live time. So in my time, I'm going to cut to the next one. But for you guys, you're going to be seeing the side-by-side comparison now. So here you go. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to go into the next map, which is Echo Chamber. Now, this is going to be a somewhat hard one. The reason this is going to be a hard one is simply because I've barely played Echo Chamber since it's changed. That I'm not exactly sure of the layout for it. If this was prior to the update, I probably would get it pretty well, but I'm not super familiar with it since the update, so I don't think this one's going to go well. I mean, we'll have to see. Diagonal mirroring still on? Okay. So we're going to begin. So this goes here, like always. Now, I know it's bigger now than it was, so I want to say it's 5, and I want to say it's like that. Well, I mean, I know that's the right size, but I want to say it goes like that. Like, I want to say that's what the middle looks like. I know that's not the full... Okay, I'm having trouble getting it. Okay, that's not the full water thing, but I think that's about what it looks like. I want to say the water is a little bit bigger, though. I want to say it comes down to here yet. And I think it also goes out one more like that yet. Right? That actually looks like it. I'm pretty sure that's it. I actually legit think that's how it goes. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, let's just put spawns in right away before I forget. Spawns aren't really that important, but okay, like that actually looks right to me. That seriously does. There's a wall like right here somewhere. I want to say it's right there. I think one of the walls is a gem wall. I wish it would just replace it. There. I want to say that wall is a gem wall. I forget what if it is or not. And then I'm pretty sure that's bushes. And then, like, I know there's another little wall over here in the corner. But let's get to this part first. So I don't remember where this goes. There is, I think, like a wall here or something though. I don't know if it's there. I think it might just be that. I think it's just that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just that. So let's try and get the bush thing done. So I can't recall exactly where the bush starts. I'm pretty sure it only goes like this far out. I don't think it goes all the way out to the edge. So it's something like that. There is another wall, I think, in that corner too. Like, my goal is I don't think I'm gonna get a 10 out of 10 on any of these. To get 10 out of 10, it'd have to be perfect. I'm just trying to get this as close as I possibly could to how it really is. So I don't know if that's where. I don't know. Is that where it is, or is it one further out? I feel like it's one further out. I could be wrong. I feel like it is though, and I think that's how far out it comes. I think it only comes that far out. Like, you guys know what wall I'm trying to do. I don't know if that's perfectly correct, but it's something like that. And this bush like keeps coming up. For some reason, it's so hard to get the bushes in sometimes. Like, it just doesn't let them go in, so you have to click out and drag them in like that. And it's something like that. It's something like that, and then this one comes down. I have to zoom like this far in to get it in, apparently. And this one just comes down like that or something, I think. I don't know. Like, that looks horrible, but that's close enough because I can't remember exactly how that goes. Now, I want to say this map has bushes in the corners too, but once again, God, it won't let me place it. I once again forget the exact design, so I'm just going to go with that design again. And before you guys yell at me, no, I did not forget. Yes, I know there's a 2x2 wall here that I think is like right there. I can't recall if it has bushes on the back of it. I'm just going to put them there. I don't know if they're there or not. We're going to put it like that. Like this, I think these bushes might even come further out on the sides. I feel like they do this. I don't know. I just feel like they do. Because that looks better. Because it's like more round. Okay, here we have another really bad recreation of the map. This one, the middle looks good, like the water and stuff. Apart from that, I don't like it. It does not look good to me at all. Okay, I haven't even reviewed it yet, but if I had to guess, it's probably going to be like a 6. If I had to guess, but here's the review for you guys now. I'm going to move on to the last map for today's video. Okay, so the last map for today's video is Chill Cave. Now, I'm really hoping I can do this one good because I play this map at least once. Like, this map comes in rotation at least once or twice a week, and I usually play on it a decent amount. So I have really high hopes for this one. I think either this one or Stone Fort will probably be my highest. I mean, Stone Fort's just a really simple design. That's why, like, I feel kind of positive about that one. This one, this is a bit more complicated. I think that wall's actually there. I feel like it is. It's something like that. I think this does not look right to me. Is this wall? I think this wall might be even further up like that. Yeah, I think that's it. No, that's most definitely it. Yep, that's how it goes. Okay, I think if it is, it's off by like the tiniest bit. Okay, I have to zoom like really far in to get these grass tiles down. I'm trying to remember now. Does that go like that, or does that come out like that? I think it goes like that. If not, that's really close to how it goes. So now the old one used to come out like right there, but this one comes out like the other thing is like really far back on this map. So oops, no, I don't want to change that. Wrong thing. Now this one also has, yeah, but it's definitely right because this one also has like this. I think it's that big. I think it's just 4 like that. It also has that there, and it has like another wall up here somewhere. I think it's a 2x2 wall like that, isn't it? Or is it a 1? I can't recall if it's a 2. No, it's a 1. I'm pretty sure it's a 1. I'm pretty sure it's a 4 tile long, like 1 wide, 1 like that. I think. I think it's like that. I think. I could be wrong. So before I forget, you do also have that weird thing in your spawn that's made out of like I think it's like a repeat of like barrels and boxes. So we're gonna try that. It also has bushes in it too. Okay, let's just try and get the barrels and stuff down first. I think it's just alternating barrels boxes, isn't it? I think. No, that's one for. I think it's there. Oops, it's right there. That doesn't look right to me. Like, I'm pretty... This doesn't look right to me. I don't know, we'll see what it looks like once I get the bushes down. It's... Like, you know what I'm trying to do. That doesn't look right to me. I don't know. No, it actually doesn't look that bad. We'll find out. Okay, now let's try and do this wall. This wall is weird. That's what I'm trying to remember how it goes. So, like, there's a wall, I think, right there. Is it there or is it one over? No, it's there, I'm pretty sure. No, something's messed up. Something's messed up. I'm pretty sure it comes out like that. No, I'm pretty sure it goes like this or something. I'm not worried about the gems. I'm more worried about the design. Something's wrong. Because it most definitely goes like that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like a little L like that. So that means I have something wrong. Because I'm pretty sure it does come out too like that. But then, because I know that that tile is not 1 tile wide. So that's why I'm like, uh-oh. Unless this is up 1 and this is like, no, but then that makes a 1 tile wide gap there. Is that up 1 further? It might be. I think I'm going to move it up 1 further and see if that's what the case is. I feel like it might be up 1 further. Okay, if it lets me drag it. We're going to try that. I feel like that might be how it goes. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that might be right. What?
I can't afford just a charger, that's all.
Okay, so getting back to this, it's something like that. And I want to say there's a wall in the corner. I'm pretty sure, I don't know about the bottom right, but I know there's definitely a wall in the bottom left corner. Like right there. I think there might be a wall down here too. I'm just going to do this. I don't know if this is right. I feel like there's a wall and I feel like there's bushes in the corner. Like, I feel like it's like this or something. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think this is right. I don't feel positive about the corners at all. I'm just like trying random stuff. Yeah, these are random maps I made. I don't know where it is. Scorch Oasis / Scorch Stones in there somewhere. It was one of my older maps, so I'll try further down. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my final result on Chill Cave. I mean, I personally like it. I think that actually looks pretty accurate. The middle and stuff, the sides, like, I think everything looks really good. Biggest concern, in my opinion, is the corners. I think apart from the corners, I think it actually looks perfect. So here's your side-by-side comparison, and apart from that, I'll probably get on to like the closing then of the video. Okay, so the first map I did, as you just saw, was Stone Fort. Now here's the side-by-side comparison between them. And since I said I'm doing this afterwards, looking back, I would probably say this is my best one. I mean, overall, middle is identical, spot on. The sides are pretty good. There's a few little errors here and there. The distance apart's fine because you have a 3-tile gap, then a 2-tile bush. But the top and bottom, you can see I only had 1 tile apart, but it's actually 2. So that's one small error. I actually did the walls right. Apart from putting a crystal, which there wasn't a crystal, the walls are actually done right, which I'm really surprised. The box, it was a box and a barrel, but they were in the right spot, and they had a bush. The only problem was the one was a double bush, and I only had 2 bushes. And the only other issue was the bush in the corners. They're a little bit different than what I had, but I knew there were bushes somewhere in the corners. So, and the only other small thing I noticed was in the corners of like the big 2 bushes on the sides, the corners of the bushes have like 1 little extra bush there to make it look, I guess, like a bit more round, which I didn't have. So, I mean, overall, this was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, and I'm actually pretty amazed by that. And because of that, I'm going to give myself a rating of 8.5. Like, I personally thought it looked a lot better than I thought it did. The only reason that kind of got me, like, I was going between 8 and 9. I really was. I just figured, like, I feel like if there was maybe 1 or 2 less errors, it would have made a 9. Like, a 9 for sure. Like, maybe if I would have pushed, like, the middle areas, like, 1 back further, like, so it wasn't only 1 gap, like, where I was talking about before. Or if I would have put a double bush, or, like, moved the bush in the corners. If just 1 or 2 of those things would have been fixed, I probably would have gave it a 9. A 10, it has to be absolutely perfect. That, at least for me. So, I mean, that was a lot better. I definitely think probably about 8.5 is right. I just feel like 8 was a little too low. So 8.5, I think, is where it should be at. Okay, now the second map I did, Echo Chamber. Now this one, yeah. I mean, they have the same general concept, but they are not as close as I thought they were at all. Biggest thing I've noticed right off the bat is the middle is, I made the middle way too big. Like, I made it 2 tiles too big. If you could see on the right side, on the real map, the left, like the middle where it comes out even wider is only 3 tiles long. I made it 5. So that's why my middle looks so much bigger than the other one. And the fact that but like the overall kind of like curve was good, except that the fact that it came out even 1 further. Like if you notice the widest part, like is 4 tiles wide, mine's only 3. Like, so that had to go back 1 more. And then the bush also had to go back 1 more for a little bit, which mine only went back 3. And the bushes also, they're okay, but the bushes aren't also in the right spot. Now the bottom walls. Okay, the bottom walls. Now, the bottom right wall is actually, I'm pretty sure, in the right spot. I think. Is it? Actually, I don't know. It might be 1 too far forward or backwards. But the bottom right wall is almost in the right spot. Now, there's one even further down the bottom right corner I completely forgot existed. And there's that instead of a corner bush. Middle wall, I think, is spot on. And the wall on the left was a little too far over. But overall, that wasn't that big of a difference. The biggest part was the middle. I messed up the middle a lot. And there's also one random bush in the bottom left corner that's out a little bit. So, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't perfect. I mean, I got the width of the middle right, which I knew I would. So I decided to give this a rating of only 7 out of 10. I mean, I probably could have gone even a little lower if I wanted to. Except I feel like I had the overall idea right. I had a good amount of the walls, like, right, or they're in a really close spot. So I feel like 6 was a little low, because I feel like 5 is probably about, you got half or a little over half the map right. And I definitely got over half the map right. So I'm like, I don't want to go 6, because then that means I just got a little over half the map right. But 8 felt a little too high, so I think 7 was, like, a good spot. I mean, now that I'm looking back, even the walls in the middle by the lake, like, they're in the corners, I even got those in the right spot, except they're just a little too far out because the water messed everything up. I mean, overall, I feel like you could agree. It's not perfect. It's not horrible. I think 7 out of 10's a pretty good spot to put it. Okay, so now the last of the maps I did was Chill Cave. And this is a side-by-side comparison for them. Honestly, they look pretty identical, if you ask me. So here's how it works. So, middle, the bushes are a little off, like a really tiny bit off. I missed one bush in the corner, like the corner that's closest to the gem mine. There's one little bush missing in the corner. And there's also one little bush missing in the outer corner. Sorry, I can't say bush for some reason. So basically, like how you see it almost looks like a diagonal, it should look like a square. So I'm literally just missing one bush in each corner of it. So, like a really small mistake there. The barrel thing with the boxes, remember I was confused about that? That is absolutely identical. Like that, it was perfectly placed in everything. It even like goes opposite perfectly. Like I don't even know how I did that. Because the thing was, if you look, I actually had the right idea on walls. Like the 3 walls between the bottom right and bottom left corner. Issue was they're boxes and barrels, not walls. But I had them in about the right spot. Like the foretell wall, I think is supposed to be one further up, or is it in the right spot? No, I think it's one further up. And the wall on the right's also one further down. The wall on the right and the wall on the left, like next to the main area, should also be one further down and one further up for the top left one. Wall in the bottom right corner should be up about 1 or 2, I think 2 tiles. And it should also be barrels and boxes. And the one bottom left should be up like about 1 tile or 2 as well. And I knew this map had bushes in the corners. I just didn't know the exact design for them. The right one's actually somewhat close. The left one, But, I mean, overall, the overall design's well. And even the 2 L's shaped bushes in the middle, I literally looked at. Those are placed perfectly. Those are. Except the fact that the one's a smaller L than the other one. That's the only issue, which sucks. Now, the last wall I haven't mentioned yet is the one in the, like, they're not the top right, but a little under the top right and a little above the bottom left. That was the one I was confused about. That, like, I was all confused about originally. So, it's, like, if I had to rate that specific part, I'd rate it probably like a 5 or 6. Like, I had the right idea there. I just did not get the right wall placement down. So, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, you can check. I don't think it's that bad. I just didn't have the right wall placement down. So, based on all that information, I decided to give this map an 8 out of 10. I mean, personally, it wasn't identical, but it was pretty darn close, because this map actually has, like, a lot of walls in it and stuff that I think I did a pretty good job getting most of the walls there. I didn't really, now that I think about it, I never really worried about where the crystal walls went. I wasn't even thinking about that, but that's not really what I judged it off of. One big thing I forgot to mention I also noticed is there were bushes on the left and right side, like against those walls all the way on the edge of the map. I completely forgot about those. I seriously did. But like overall, just some small like mistakes. Like there's a lot of like walls that are like 1 tile off, and the fact that there were barrels and boxes, not walls, that means something. Like crystals and normal walls, I don't care that much about those, but like I mean I care a little bit. Definitely the fact that all of those are barrels and boxes definitely did hurt it a little bit. But I think one of the biggest mistakes I made was definitely that wall that I was talking about before. Like that's a little above the bottom left and a little below the top right. Like that wall, I definitely messed that wall up. That definitely hurt it. But overall, like it wasn't that off. Especially the middle was almost spot on. The only problem is the 1L is a little bit shorter than what I made it. But like overall, I had the right idea, but most walls were like a tile off. So, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. But personally, I thought it was pretty close. Out of the way, we're going to hop back into the main game and basically just close it out. So, this was definitely a fun video to make. Like, it was really unique. It definitely, I mean, I didn't even do it yet, but I can continue a lot longer than the video ever made. There's a lot of pictures that I didn't go through, a lot, just a lot. Like, I didn't even see pictures, of course, for like the all the things I just did. For like the side-by-side comparisons, there's a lot like I had to make variations. I mean, just all that stuff. It definitely takes a lot of editing to go through and fix it. Not as much. But also nice to do commentary. Don't do commentary. It's like, don't go with comments. Just to listen sounded a little loud. Sorry about that. That's all.